Today I will be presenting a final project for a DSC209R class at UCSD. Today we'll be looking at a visualization that explores unequal worlds, identifying the gender gaps in the life path. So where and when you are born reshapes every part of your life, from survival to health to schooling and beyond. Two children born in different places or decades can live completely different lives. Your life path will show how chances shift depending on context, and then we'll dive deeper into some of the clearest examples of inequality, education, gender gaps across world regions. So first, the user will be prompted to do this gamified life path activity where they'll choose a gender, a decade, and a region, and then they'll be prompted to guess the level of education for that gender. And then they will be shown how their guess measures up to the actual numbers. They'll be prompted to do this for primary school, secondary school, higher education, and then also for family and fertility. They'll guess how many children a woman would birth during this time in that region, and then also what the average life expectancy is. Then the user will be prompted to do a guided scrolly-telling portion where they'll see the globe, and as they scroll, the globe will change and show metrics about differences in education across genders for each region, looking at two separate decades, the first decade in the dataset and the last decade in the dataset, so that they can truly see the change over time. They are then given a metric here that shows the gender gap a little bit more. And then they're asked to explore the globe themselves for other things. They can click on there and then get the metrics for any place on the planet. The key takeaway is that progress exists, but gender inequality is uneven and fragile. So there has been strides made to close the gap that we can see over time, but there's definitely gaps that still exist across the world. I think this was a really efficient and interactive way to show the data by giving geography and the metrics included for things like education, and the gamified aspect at the very top is a really great, memorable way to understand how things are different in different areas.